everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. This is the Jarbreakers podcast. I am Jillian.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Robin.
Thank you so much for joining us today, ladies. We've had so many pageants going on recently. People who are insiders for these pageants that we know. So we have like some awesome insight. We had Galaxy. We had Miss for America Strong. We had Mrs. American and Mrs. America all happening. We have Ms. Captivating happening right now, and we have Miss America happening this next weekend. And we want to chat about all of it. I'm really excited about it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But first of all, how are my ladies? How are my besties? What's been going on in your life?
We're good. Just busy.
Guys, I literally saw you guys like last weekend.
Oh my God, that's right. We had a girls' night.
We had our girls' night. And I haven't seen you guys in person in like months.
That was so much fun, by the way. I mean,
it was.
We had some good martinis.
Oh my God. And the mimosas the next day. I'm sorry, but when you have mimosas from like 9 a.m. till 2 p.m., you know you're having a good day.
We stayed in that restaurant for 4 hours doing research on a
That's
podcast.
phenomenal.
We cannot tell you what it's about, but
Phenomenal.
maybe someday we'll do it. But we spent 4 hours researching a topic that we might not ever be able to talk about without getting sued, but it's fine.
But let me tell you, wow.
The things we found out.
We are some good detectives, is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Andrea, how is your prep going for your state pageant coming up soon? How do you feel?
You know, funny you should ask, because I spent all day yesterday doing a fashion show for my husband, trying on every single thing in my closet.
Did you make some decisions?
I made some. Yes, I did. I made some decisions because, truth be told, I really love my wardrobe from this past year. And so I will have some pieces that are from last year. But yeah, I mean, I just keep accumulating stuff. So I just want to know how it fit. And honestly, I have this new side job at the gym, and my body's changing in a really good way. So things are fitting a little different, and things that didn't fit now fit, and things like that. So more importantly, I just really wanted to make sure that my swimsuit still looked really good. So
you're getting more muscular.
So yeah, and it's good. But it was one of those things where I think I need to start now looking at, really kind of solidifying what I want. Been doing a lot of journaling to kind of just, dump thoughts onto a piece of paper. And then, I will say, watching Galaxy, I was like, I need to get on the stage. I can't wait to get on the stage.
I know.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Good. I know. Yeah. Watching pageants makes me feel like, oh, I need to start doing a pageant again. And then I look at my bank account and I go, absolutely not, Jillian. Absolutely not. Speaking of Galaxy, we know a ton of people that have either been in Galaxy or running for Galaxy next year, have been doing Galaxy, and they just had their international pageant in Orlando, Florida, 2 weeks ago now. And I want to hear your ladies' thoughts before we kind of get into a huge recap. Why have you not done Galaxy yet?
Well, I can tell you I haven't done it yet because I'm still a title holder for USOA.
But why did, you know what I mean? Like, why did you pick USOA or the Mrs. America?
You are the reason I picked USOA. Remember? There was no gap. They went from the only pageant system I knew to you telling me to do USOA to becoming USOA Ms. Wisconsin. There's no gap.
Fair. Yep. I'm sorry.
I'm a bad example. And Andrea's an
even worse example
because she's the same scenario. She went to the system I told her about. Then she went to the system you told her about. Yep. Jillian, why haven't you done Galaxy?
Yeah, right.
That is a great question. Thank you, Robin. So one of my best friends just did Galaxy, Kari. We had her on the podcast. and she, you know what I mean? I even texted her. I was like, hey, should I do this pageant next year? Like, are you having a good time? And she said she had a great time. She said it is like a party. Everyone is enjoying themselves. Um, all the divisions are usually like with each other at some point because they have, the poolside glamour shots, which is super fun. They have this huge white party. They have a pajama party. So there's three huge events within Galaxy that all the divisions are usually together or kind of together in some sort. So you can all commingle and everything like that. Unlike USOA, they don't have a social media like campaign that they have to do throughout their week there. So like one day she's like, I had like hours off, which was amazing
I
because then
love
she
that.
could, yeah, so she could just relax, practice her walk. But she did say that she had an excellent time. So why haven't I done Galaxy yet? Um, it's because of this, and it's my opinion of Galaxy, and I don't want anyone to hate me about this, but if you are an interview girl, you will not win this pageant.
I agree. And I'm an interview
Completely.
girl.
And I'm an interview girl. And I'm going to tell all of our listeners why. And I think we've chatted about this in our group chat before. You don't have paperwork. There
Right.
is no paperwork in Galaxy. And I think that is so strange. Even the Galaxy owner, Maria, which we all know her, she's
Love her.
helped me with walking
Oh,
coaching and stuff like
and
that.
if anybody hasn't walked with Maria, you need to be walking with Maria. That woman
Yep.
is a genius.
She's
So,
great. I mean, her and oh my gosh, why am I not thinking of her name? She was Miss USOA, Miss Wisconsin, then she won the national title like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
oh
Why
God.
can't Kira? So the two of them helped me do my walk for nationals when I was in top 6 at USOA. So like they created my walk, right? Very wonderful people to work with. But she tells her judges, I don't care what the woman looks like. I don't care what she is. I just want
Yep.
the best queens. That is the
Right. And I think
what
that's
they're looking for.
phenomenal. Like that, I
I think
like
that's
that that's how it should be.
Yep.
You
right.
know?
She doesn't care if they're curvy. She doesn't care if they're tall. She doesn't
Right.
care if they're blonde, brunette, where they're from. She just wants the best queens for the job, right? And I
Right.
think that's great. But not having paperwork kind of throws me off because then what are the judges asking you? You know what I mean?
Right.
One of our not Kari, but another inside source that we had at the Galaxy pageant actually talked to me about Galaxy, and she said, the questions the judges were asking, I don't think that they actually asked questions to get to know me, which is
Right.
really strange because she didn't have paperwork. So how do you
Hmm.
like if you guys don't have paperwork, how do you think they're judging that interview? They know
Because they don't
nothing
get to know
about
you.
you.
They don't get to know you.
Right.
And you know
Unless
what's
they're
funny?
asking the right questions. Or
Right. So I will
or
give
they
a
have
good
to
example. Jillian, I have a great example of this. So I judged a pageant earlier this year, and two girls didn't have paperwork because they joined so late. So
Mhm.
we had paperwork the entire time. We'd read a little bit about the girls, whatever. They come in, and these two girls came in, and they didn't have paperwork. I kid you not. We were like, it was like deer in headlights. Like we had to try to hurry up and learn these girls in the same amount of time when we already knew the other girls. And I
Right.
felt they had such a disadvantage. So when you told me that Galaxy didn't have paperwork, that was where my mind went. I'm like, how do you know somebody? How do you know if they're, I
Right.
just, ugh.
It gives me anxiety. It gives me major like anxiety about the whole interview situation
Yeah,
because unless you're asking the girls the same set of questions, I don't think that's necessarily fair.
right. So real quick though, devil's advocate, the thing about it,
Mm-hmm.
paperwork too is women lie on their paperwork.
True.
So at the end of the
True.
day, maybe paperwork really isn't necessary because you could be bullshitting your way through your interview because you're just lying. So
You're just lying
maybe
through your
not.
teeth.
So maybe not having paperwork, the judges are like, I'm going to throw something at you and you need to give me your
Sure.
honest, you don't know what's
Off
going
the
to come out of their
cuff.
mouth. You're not going to know what
Yeah.
they want to hear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it brings out a more honest answer from them because guess what? If you say something and then they go to research you later and they find out that's not what you said versus what they see on your social media, maybe that
Right.
will hurt you.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
very true.
I don't know. I just I think because that, and as we all know, that is a problem I have with pageantry right now is the amount of lies that are just floating around. so, so I think that at the end of the day, it could go both ways. What if that's a way of them making the girls come
I never
off
thought
as
of it
very
that way.
authentic? Yeah,
I
I
Yeah.
never
don't know.
thought of it that way. That's a
So I
good,
don't
really
know.
good point. It's a really
It
good
just
point.
came to me. I was just thinking. I was like, well, I mean, some girls like might fluff their paperwork anyway. So what if that's thrown out the window? There goes your fluff.
There goes your fluff. You have to
Yeah.
speak. You have to be a good speaker to overcome that. Yeah, that's a really good point. And I do like, after I think how I looked at, I got a Galaxy contract from an insider. So I was looking at the Galaxy contract. And you have to make so many appearances, and then after what's required of you, you get so many points, right? So they
Yeah.
want their queens out in the world, they want them doing anything, but they cap it at so many
Yep.
points after that, right? Which I think is awesome. I really
Yes.
do. Like, the more appearances you make after your 10 required, you get more points from that, which I think, honestly, I think everyone should adopt at this
For
point. Like,
sure.
for
It's
sure.
a
Like,
great idea. Because
and
that's
then,
what it
Yeah.
should be. That's what pageantry is about making a difference in the world. That's what it should be about, at
Yeah.
least.
right. So I really admire that about Galaxy. I admire the fact that, everyone, I've not heard a person that has had a bad time at Galaxy ever.
Right.
I've
No.
never heard it
Same.
ever.
Right.
Ever. So they all have a fun time. You know what I mean? They have to do appearances. Not only do they have to do appearances, but like it makes their score better up to a certain cap of points for them to do more appearances, which I think is great. I love that they don't have a requirement for social media, unlike a lot of pageants these days, which can
Mhm.
go twofold in my eyes, right? Like,
Yeah.
social media is how we're growing pageantry, and they don't have like a standard, like they don't give you a social media platform. Like, when you sign up for a lot of pageants nowadays, they give you, when you're at like the state title holder part, they give you, your Instagram, you have a certain thing you have to do. They don't do that. A lot of the girls make up their own, which is nice. So they don't have, which is like twofold, right? Like, it's not regulated in any form, so you don't have to do it, but it's good to do it. So there's no rules around that,
Yeah.
which can be confusing for some. But again, it's like how we're growing pageantry. So, really great. But then they also have fun fashion, which I
I
have
love fun fashion.
never competed in.
Oh, see, I haven't either, and I just love the idea of doing fun fashion.
I don't know if I like it.
Really?
I do.
You of
I
all
think
people
it's
should,
great.
Jillian. Yeah.
No.
I think you would kill it too at Fun Fashion because your style and
Your
I
style
just
is so fun fashion.
No, because
yeah.
you know what it is. You know what it is. This is okay. This is like, I have a lot of notes about Galaxy. Do I want to do it someday? Yes. I think it would be
Obviously.
super, super fun. I think I would excel at being a Galaxy girl. I love fashion. I love walking. But my heart and soul is an interview, which I don't know if I would excel there necessarily, but I do have a good walk. I have good fashion sense. But to me, Galaxy is a runway competition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
is.
Yeah.
I can see you saying that. Hold on, I'm sorry. You guys keep talking. It got real dark. I gotta turn the light.
But fun fashion to
Yeah.
me in the Galaxy world, and this is just a observation, is just a crazy swimsuit with fringe. Like, that's all they were wearing, was like a one-piece swimsuit with fringe and a cape.
Yeah.
And okay, this is the other thing. All of the swimsuits, everyone who placed, their swimsuit was not a swimsuit. Let's talk about that.
It's a
What did you
leotard.
guys? It's a costume.
Yeah.
It is
I
a costume.
kid you
Yeah.
not. So we did not watch Galaxy together, but we watched it, and I kid
We
you
watched
not.
it separately. The
Yeah.
three of us watched it separately.
I kid you not, when I was like 4 people in on swimsuit, I said to myself, I'm like, so I screwed up by not buying a leotard for my swim, like, what?
Right. That's what I said too. I mean, I get it. Like, I love how stylish their swim it has gotten over the years. Like, I've been watching Galaxy for years, right? We
Yeah.
all know. our coach is Mrs. Galaxy
Oh
2020.
yeah.
So we've been watching Galaxy for years, but and one of our good friends was the last Miss Galaxy
Mm-hmm.
before Caroline, and we have a huge tie to Galaxy. But the other thing is like the girls who wore actual swimsuits did not win.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the girls who wore like actual bikinis, like actual swimsuits from, what some other pageant, pageant systems would deem as like actual
Right.
swimsuits, they
And
did
I
not
said that.
win
I
at
said, I'm
all.
like, and I was like, well, if that was in another system, I said, I'm like, that would have got made top 10,
That
top
would have
5.
won. Yeah.
100%. I said that because I was like, that's the difference here. But you know what? This is something that, speaking of Crystal, this is
Mm-hmm.
something she says. She knows what you need to wear for each system.
Yes.
And that's
She
what
does.
this, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what this is. It's like each system has a different look. And Galaxy is
Mm-hmm.
very fashion forward. And that's one of the reasons
It's
that
Yes.
I
very
kind of
It's
fashion
love.
over the
forward.
top, very,
Yeah, and that's
very
one of the reasons
loud,
I
very
love
big.
watching it because I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let's go
Yeah.
because that is not something I can do. I mean, you saw me at nationals. I didn't have anything coming off of me. I was straight as an arrow, wanted to get it over with. I didn't have a cape, didn't have fluff, didn't have nothing. I was like, I'm not putting anything on me. Nope, no floats, no nothing. I didn't have shoes on. No.
We did not at some points in that pageant have
We
shoes
did
on.
not have shoes on. So like, yeah. So it's just funny to me that like that's one of the reasons you need to have a coach because she'll tell you what you need to be wearing for each system.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's to me, it's like I don't think I could ever do Galaxy because I can't get myself to look
It's
that way.
it's so fashion forward. There's, I
Yes.
mean, like so many great outfits, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I mean? You have to, for fun fashion swimsuit, especially there at Galaxy, it's almost like it's a it's a costume. Like it's like a few steps under like a Halloween costume. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean that to
100%.
sound rude in any
No,
way,
it's like
but
the
like
hot girl
you
costumes. You know what I mean? Like you know how you would
yes.
go hot girl
Yes.
when we were hot and we'd go out for even though it was 30 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still, yeah. When I was like 19 years old, 20, getting into bars,
Whatever. We
yeah,
still do it.
exactly.
We still do it.
We do. We still do it. But yeah, and like I and within myself, like I don't know if I like that yet, like that part of Galaxy. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like I saw some of the swimsuits. I thought, the person who won Miss Galaxy, her fun fashion, it was like this fire with this it was
Oh yeah.
amazing. But I thought her swimsuit looked like a costume. You know what I mean? There was a couple other people like that. I love the Mrs. division. There were some standouts, and then when they got to like swim, I was like, "You're wearing a costume." Like I wanted it to be an actual swimsuit competition, and like I think that's where Galaxy sometimes loses me when I like
Yeah.
want to sign up for a pageant. But it's also where it's like, well, why shouldn't I do that? I love being fashion forward.
Yes.
I have like 20 swimsuits in my closet that I've bought that have capes on them that I've like
Yep.
never worn. You
See,
know what I
that's
mean?
what.
Like because
Yeah,
I
that's why I think it's funny. Andrea and I both are probably thinking the same thing. We're like, "What are you talking about, Jillian? This is so something that
This
you
is
should be
like
doing."
you. Like,
it is.
yes.
It should okay. I mean, I want to do like we've all said. I'm gonna be the guinea pig, and I'm gonna do some
Yep.
smaller pageants for like podcast research or whatever coming up. There's one in October, you guys.
Uh huh.
I think I'm gonna sign up.
I think you
Everyone
have
knows in the
to.
Midwest. I
Yeah,
think I have to.
you have to because I can't do it,
I have
and
to.
Andrea can't do
I
it.
have to. Andrew can do it.
Right.
Well, and I think what I'm going to do with that pageant, we're getting off topic now, but what
Okay.
I think I want to do with that pageant is I'm only going to, I have a bunch of stuff. Okay, you guys tell me, do we want that podcast to be about me buying new stuff off of Shein and only spending $500? Or should I use everything that I've already owned and spend as little money as possible?
I like that idea first
Okay.
Yes.
because the reason being is because that way we can go because that's the same pageant where there's actually gonna be people selling stuff too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that might be a good event that where we can say if you bought because if you buy anything cheap too, you can say things like, oh, I swapped this out for this. out of my closet because you know what? That's
Yeah,
one
and
of.
maybe the challenge is I only buy stuff at the pageant.
Well, yeah, or you can like I said, swap things out, like because we're bringing things
Yeah,
to like sell and
Yeah.
everything, but you can also be swapping things. So like
yeah.
that might be a good option for you to be like, listen, I came into this with this wardrobe, I swapped this out for this, and this is what I
I paid
wore.
this much money,
Right,
whatever.
like
Because
kind of make it because I think that if you focus on that whole weekend about what you can and can't do, I think that'd be really good for that pageant and that
yeah,
sisterhood
like I
seminar.
just bring a bunch of stuff, and then like the three of us decide what I'm wearing that weekend and buy what I need there.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's October. It comes. It's okay. I have to sign up this week.
Do it.
Oh my
You
god,
got it. You're in.
you have
Got it.
to. This is gonna be so much fun. You should let
Okay.
me do your makeup.
No, I have to get professional makeup done.
I
That's like
know.
the one thing I have to get.
What are you talking about?
Okay,
Do you mean to tell me that I'm not professional?
you are not a professional makeup
No,
artist. No, you are
she's
not. But I think if we do any of these like pageant podcasts like we're gonna do in October about like me running in a small pageant, the one thing that like out of the clear, I don't do pageants without professional hair and makeup. Like that has to be
Oh
part of your
gosh,
budget.
no.
Like
I
I'm
don't.
not doing
Yeah,
my own makeup.
I would
Not doing it.
never.
I
That's
would
that's.
never.
So it's funny you say that. That's the one thing where I'm like, if I want to do a fun pageant on the weekend thing, I still have to budget for the fact that hair and makeup needs to happen because I'm not going on stage looking like I do now.
No way! Absolutely not. Anyone who's doing a pageant, I don't care how small it is, invest in hair and makeup for the stage. It is your
yes.
best asset. That's there, our best. Speaking of hair and makeup, Galaxy Girls looked fire.
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
so good,
I
so
mean,
good,
I told Kari this is the best she's ever looked on
hands
stage.
Oh,
down. Michelle was
yeah.
stunning. Michelle
Stop it.
Weisheim,
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
out of
God.
seriously.
all of her outfits, oh my gosh, I was like body, body, body. That
Michelle
girl.
Weisheim competed in the Mrs. division. She was
Oh,
Mrs. North American Galaxy. She made top 10 this year.
Top
Her
15.
body this
Top
year,
15.
top 15, was amazing. Absolutely
yes.
amazing. Her fun
Yeah.
fashion was the most, okay. It
Hands
was
down
this
the best.
black and gold bodysuit. And it had like sheer panels on it with this cape. She looked like a sexy Bond girl.
Yeah.
Like from the 1970s.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
really did. She and
Yeah.
she had the arms. If I don't know how she gets the definition in her arms. I'm 100 pounds heavier than Michelle Weisheim,
Um,
but like
I know how. I go over to her house all
how
the time. They got these rabbits at their house and they're fucking huge, man. They got these big ass rabbits. And I think she just holds them up and down and up and down.
she does shoulder presses because that girl has
No, I'm going over
huge
there in a couple
muscles.
weeks. I'm gonna show you these fucking rabbits are huge. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. And by
You
you know
have
what?
to ask her what she does for her arm routine because I am not kidding.
She's gonna tell you it's the rabbits.
Is she she can't just be holding rabbits. I'm
Well,
sorry.
so her sister-in-law also has amazing arms.
Yeah.
And
Arms.
I asked
Yeah. Sam
Sam, I
does too.
asked her once,
Yeah.
and you know what Sam told me she does? She goes every day in the mirror, she goes like, she does uppercuts in the mirror over and over and over again. So maybe Michelle's doing that. I don't know. But
Maybe
I think it's the rabbits.
I think it's the rabbits too. Okay, who are your out of I didn't watch the Littles divisions or whatever, but who are your standouts in each division that might not have won? Who did you really like? I loved, for example, Miss Division, obviously Kari. Her gown, she's been on the podcast.
Yeah.
Her gown I thought was amazing. She really worked on her walk this year, which I was super proud of her for. And I think her fun fashion was the happiest I've ever seen her on stage.
I liked Heather too. Heather
She
was
was
in her division too, right? Wasn't
Heather
Heather?
was in her division too. She was
I liked her.
Miss Midwest.
Yeah,
hmm
I liked her a
I
lot too.
loved,
She has really come out of her shell. Like she just seems to be blossoming.
yes.
Every year just gets better and better. So I really liked her. I thought her gown was pretty. Like just yeah, I was really proud of
Yeah.
her.
I also, first runner up was Miss UK, who her
Hmm.
name is Topaz.
Oh, I love
Loved
that.
her
Love that.
swimsuit. She wore this white one piece.
Mm-hmm.
She's a short waisted, long legged girly like me, and I've always struggled because at USOA for my first year at nationals, I really wanted to wear a two-piece to show everyone that I could wear a two-piece. But if you are struggling, because like sometimes my body, like no matter how much I lose weight, does not look good in a two-piece. I have curves, I have huge tits, I have a short waist and long legs. And this girl has the same body type and she knocked it out of the park. She wore this one piece with huge high up to like her waist cutouts for her legs, and her legs looked long as days. I didn't even care that she wasn't wearing a two-piece. Her legs were amazing. And then she had this very sleek straight hair look. I mean, her swimsuit was my favorite. She didn't win swim. The winner who won Miss Galaxy actually like swept, but
Yeah.
she walked out on stage with this attitude and this straight hair and this white, like almost like Pamela Anderson one piece, like with
I
the
love
high
that. Like the
high cut.
Baywatch.
Yeah. I mean, like, and I was like, I need a swimsuit like that the next time I compete because it just fit her body so well. She almost, to me, Topaz has, and I was talking to Kari about this the other day. So Topaz has competed in a lot of, I don't know if international or national pageants back in the UK, but she has like universe vibes to me. Like, I think she should go, like, give her a little bit of maturity and less bounce in her walk. And I think she
Yeah.
would be great in like 2 years in the Miss Universe pageant system. I think she should do it because she is just stunning. Stunning. Who else? Who else did you guys thought stood out to you? Mrs. Anna Huff in that
Anna
red
Huff
gown.
looked great. God, so proud of her. Just like
Yeah.
coming
Top
out
five.
after directing for what was it, 7, 8 years? How long was she directing USOA?
She was
It was
only
a
directing,
long
I
time.
think this would so Sarah was her first year when Sarah won national. So she only directed 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Okay, well, it felt like
Yeah.
forever. But the point is, like, she directed, and then I don't know where she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run," and she looked great, and she did
She
amazing.
did.
What was she? What did she get? Second runner up, third
Yes,
runner
she got
up,
second
Yes.
runner up.
second runner up.
Second.
Like, come
Top
on,
five.
how awesome
I
is
know.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love
That
it.
gown, the red gown that she wore. So she wore this beautiful red corseted gown with these almost like appliques over the
Yeah.
shoulders. It was gorgeous. I literally texted our group chat and I was like, I don't know where I'm going to wear this to, but Anna Huff, I'm going to buy your gown. Like,
Seriously.
I don't, it's a $3,000 gown she's selling it for. I cannot afford that right now, but I mean, that I loved her gown.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful. It fit her body perfectly. It had these beautiful gloves attached to it as well. It was like, almost like, those gowns nowadays that like there's like a piece that like comes, I don't know. I don't know how you describe it. It's not an applique. It's like
It was like so structured. It had like
it
Yeah,
was
it was
very
like,
structured around the shoulders.
yeah,
yeah.
it was
And then
beautiful.
her waist looked so
Oh,
tiny.
yeah.
Oh my God. And it was red and she was Mrs. Italy. And so it
Yeah.
just
Well,
she looked
and her
gorgeous.
daughter won. Her daughter
One.
won.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Little?
Noelle.
I know.
Yeah. She
But
was.
what
I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't
Junior Miss
remember.
Galaxy. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
something like
won.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how awesome was that? Right before she goes on stage, her daughter wins.
I
Like,
know.
I know.
I
I
mean,
love
that was the only little I watched, was I wanted to watch her win. Not that I knew she was going to win, but like I wanted to see if she did. But I was
Yeah.
I was
And
pretty excited for her.
her daughter also wore red, which I thought was very
Yeah.
cute.
They're very
Both of
cute
those ladies.
together.
They're so cute. It's like her
Yeah.
little mini me. I'm in love.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
Yeah.
But they both
Yeah.
look stunning in red. And I just thought, and it's hard for I think a brunette to pull off like a really good red, but it was just like this bright tomato red. It looked gorgeous on her. Really enjoyed that. And then who won Mrs. Galaxy? UK or Great Britain?
Great Britain.
Great Britain. And that was like her fourth time competing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was beautiful. She was very beautiful.
She was gorgeous.
Yeah. And I've been following
She was
her.
gorgeous.
Our Instagram has been following her, and yeah, she seems like a very wonderful woman. I'm happy for her.
She's
Like,
won Miss Congeniality every time she's been there. So that bitch better
says
be
That says a
something.
fun.
lot.
It says
Yeah.
something. Yeah. No, I'm really happy
Yeah.
for her. She just seems like she's somebody that you just want to be friends with. So I think that's awesome.
Okay. And I know I kind of talked about, galaxies like swimsuit competition being more of like a costume, a presentation before. But something that I really want to applaud Galaxy for is that n- these women, not only do they look like they're having such a ball on stage, but
Yeah.
some of these winners in the top five, they're
Yeah.
curvy girls. You know what I mean?
I love it.
They're not a stick figure. Like Mrs. Galaxy this year,
Yep.
has a very similar body type to like me when I'm gonna be 50. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and that gives me such great hope. Like as a woman who, when I don't diet is a solid size 8 because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have an H cup. My cup size is H. I get my bras from the UK because they don't make them big enough here in the United States. And
I'm a negative
it's
A. Different lives.
but you know what I mean? To see women who are up on that stage who look very similar to me, is really encouraging. Like even Miss Canada in the Miss division, she probably is a size 8 as
Hmm.
well, and she was gorgeous, made it into the top
Yep.
5, for
Yep.
Miss. And so I really have to applaud Galaxy for that, because I've been a part of so many pageants just recently where it's like the top 3 or top 5
Yep.
are people who I will never be a size 2. I've never been a size 2. I think
Well,
the last time I was a size 2 literally
yeah.
was middle school.
Well, I got down to a size 2 dress and it still wasn't good enough for some people. So,
Yeah, exactly. So I just have to applaud Galaxy for making women of all shapes and sizes feel so
yeah.
beautiful and comfortable, and they all look like they were having a great time. So
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to find better light here, you guys.
I was saying, what is
Sorry.
going on? Where are
why
you?
don't you turn on a light in
Yeah,
your
what are you
house,
doing over
Andrea?
there?
Okay, good. We're good.
Are
Where
you
are you?
peeing,
Why don't you
Laura?
have electricity?
I'm on my bedroom floor.
Okay.
I
And you don't
do.
have
The lights
lights?
are on, but they're over there. Yeah,
Okay.
the lights are
She's our
on. They're just.
she's our special friend.
I know. Sorry.
I like
Speaking of
how
special friends, okay, switching gears now. We all watched Miss for America Strong.
Yes.
yes.
Yes, we did.
Okay, I've watched this pageant every year since 2020
Believe
because they
it.
had a pageant in 2020,
Yeah.
believe it or not. What are your guys' thoughts about this year?
I don't want to say.
You have to say, but say it in kind words.
Andrea, you go first.
Andrea, go first.
You want me to go first?
Didn't we just say go first? What were your
It was
thoughts?
interesting. It was very
Uh,
interesting.
okay, I have
Um,
one thing I want to say real quick,
Oh,
because
why was it interesting?
so real quick before we even say anything, I want everyone to know that the America system is one of my favorite systems in the entire world. It is
yes.
literally what I call my home when it comes to pageantry. I just
We've
got
all
done spending,
competed in this
yep,
system.
I just got done
We
spending
all
the
have so much
weekend
respect.
with the old director of the Wisconsin pageant, who I just absolutely told her how the Seagulls made me feel like I mattered even when I was just a runner
Yes.
up. So like I have
When we even
nothing
had
bad to
like,
say about the system whatsoever. Okay? I'm gonna put
no,
that out there right now. Not a single bad
nothing
thing to
bad.
say.
I
I
think,
absolutely loved watching all of their social media leading up to it because, like,
yeah,
just watching, like, they just looked like
It's
royalty the entire time leading up there. And what I
well,
would say, though,
yeah.
is like, that is a long time to be gone and to be
Yeah.
in Las Vegas and still have to be top notch for that long.
Yeah.
right.
I love watching that, all the behind the scenes and stuff like that,
Oh,
because,
it's beautiful.
I mean, the glitz and the glam is phenomenal.
And it's a complete juxtaposition, I think, from Galaxy,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
And here are the differences, right? You have paperwork. One,
Yep.
huge difference. Two, they give you your swimsuit once you get there,
Yeah.
which is not the true at the state level, which you've all competed at the state level for
Yep.
this pageant
Right.
system. We get to pick our swimsuits. They have to be black, whatever. In Wisconsin anyway. Other differences is like literally like the Mrs. America girls are there for like 14 days.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that is crazy. But like if you are a Miss contestant, you can leave after your pageant. Some
Right.
don't, some do. So you're
Yeah.
only there for about 10 days. But still, that's so long. Me and I've been to USOA Nationals twice. You're only there for 4 days, and it's the literally like longest 4 days of your life.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine being in like pageant mode for 10 days plus.
Yeah, kudos to them.
Kudos. Like, everyone at that pageant deserves a round of applause because by
Yeah.
the time they get on stage, it's like literally one of their last days there. And I would fail. I would epically fail. I'd be like,
Yeah.
get me out of here. Like, they have to dress up. They have so many appearances. They do, the photo shoot with their dresses that they come out and introduce themselves. They go to shows in Vegas. I mean, they do so much. They have so many rehearsals, and it's just like they go to the Elvis suite. They do so much, and they have the dignitary dinner and everything like that too. And it's fun, and it's filled with everything that you could ever imagine, and you're treated like royalty. But like the amount of outfits you have, the amount of money you spend on hair and makeup because you have to get it professionally done there, like, uh it's just a
It's a
lot.
lot.
It's a
That
lot. So
being
I
said,
applaud.
um,
Yes, Robin. Please tell me your thoughts.
okay. I say this every year. They need to figure out their host situation because every
What
year
didn't you like about the hosts?
it's the same thing I say every year. Every year
It was
they
very
grab two hosts that have no, like, they don't either know each other or there's no
zero.
chemistry or whatever, but it's two random people that have
Yeah.
some sort of tie either to Vegas or to the hotel or to the system.
They
They
had
put them
different
together.
hosts this year for Mrs. America, Miss for America Strong, Mrs. American, and Mrs. America. I love the host for Mrs. America.
I'm not
The,
talking about
the
them. I'm talking about Miss for America Strong.
Strong. Yep.
Just
oh,
Miss.
okay, yeah,
This is what
They
they
did
do
not
every year.
mesh.
They have the
okay,
same guy. They have the same guy for the other two, okay? But for
yeah,
this happens every year. And for even for that one though, they bring in a guest host for him, and it just there's just like this they don't know what they're doing cuz they're not used to it. They don't understand it. And it's
yeah,
so every year I say the same thing. I'm like, it just feels like when they're trying to fill dead air, they sound like they're struggling and they're gonna, so we don't have our results yet. Oh, look at that blue light over there. That's a nice blue
yeah.
light. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah,
okay.
you have to get someone who like the host for Mrs. America this year was
Mhm.
fantastic. He did it by himself. He does it every
He
year,
does,
or has
and so
done in the
well, yeah.
past.
So that's what I'm saying. So he does it every year, and sometimes they bring somebody else in to be with him, and it just throws off the whole thing. Now for Miss America or Miss America Strong or whatever it's called, they
Miss for America Strong.
whatever. I should know this, but so they always have two different people, and
Mhm.
it just doesn't work. And I've said it for years. I just wish they'd get some consistency there because it just throws off this beautiful production of this
Yeah.
beautiful pageant, and it just makes me sad every time. Like,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah. I agree.
okay.
I agree. I feel like they step up the MC game, like until they get to, Mrs. America. You know what I mean? Like the MCs get better. So like
Yeah,
why don't you just have all great MCs for all three
yeah.
of them because they're all great. You know what I mean? Like
Seriously.
don't
They
make
don't need to have
yeah,
two
don't make
people doing it either. There doesn't need to be this weird banter going on. There doesn't. I'm sorry.
no.
If you want more
Yeah.
filler, then have maybe some past guests come in and ask what they've been up to. Have past queens come up and say, "Hey, you know what? While the girls are
Right.
changing, we have a guest." I mean, they're good at having entertainment come on. Great, that's fun and all. Whatever. I mean, honestly, I could do without that too. But I'm not going to get into that. But like, if you need to have this little banter thing, then have say, okay, well, we're gonna while the girls are changing real quick, we're gonna catch up for the
Which is
next
so
2 minutes
crazy
with
because you have most of like the most you which is insane to me also because most of the past queens, like past Mrs. Worlds, past Mrs. Americas, Americans are in the audience. Just
They're
bring
all
them up
that's
on
standing
what
there.
I mean.
Hmm.
stage.
There's no
Hmm.
reason to
Honor
have
them.
two hosts. There's absolutely no reason. They
Right.
need one consistent host who's going to sign like a 5-year contract, who's going to be stuck doing it, and then
Yep.
just be the end of it. Yes, I'll do it. I got nothing going on. I swear, it's been driving me nuts for years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to point out something that was very different this year was the opening number. Did you guys watch the opening number? Like the dancing part of it or no?
I did.
Yes.
It was so different from like years before. It was very, this is not something that's wrong with it. It was very dumbed down.
Yeah, well,
Like,
and thank
what
God.
was it? Like, well, the year that like Jackie Blankenship gave up her crown, it was like a whole number. There was like
Well, that's
dancing
just
with
it.
chairs and
Well,
shit.
and
And
that's
like,
another thing that I can't stand about pageantry. Most of us aren't dancers. And I was a dancer, but I'm going to say most of
no.
us. Why are we
And the
dancing?
thing is like, why are we dancing? Just like they, especially in Mrs. This is where I noticed it the most was Mrs. America. They just like did like 5/8 counts and left the stage. Like
Yeah.
there's no need for that. They've
Like,
already at this point also in the show they have come out and like introduced themselves. They've come out in another thing. Like this was like the fourth thing on the docket is then they like came out and just like did some 8 counts and then like left. It's like don't even do the dance. It meant nothing. It was
right.
stupid. Just get rid of it.
Seriously,
Just
it
get rid
makes
of it.
me
They've already
laugh.
at this point they literally had walked the stage like 4 times.
Well, and every time
Just get rid of
that
it.
we watch a pageant and they're like, okay, it's time for the ladies to come out. Here's your opening number. I want to be like, I'm sorry, is this like what we used to do for our parents? And like on a Friday night, we'd be like, okay, we created a dance for you. Are you ready? Like nobody asked
Yeah.
for this.
Like me and my best friend Stephanie want to have a sleepover, so we're going to show you a dance. Like that's
Yeah.
exactly what it feels like. And it was
No.
I don't know if they switched up the order, but like Mrs. America, they did it so late. I was like, what is this? Like why are they even
Yeah.
doing it? It was like after introductions, they had already like done their costumes. I was like, what's
Yeah.
happening? Like why are we
Well,
even doing this? It was
and
stupid. I
like
hated it.
so, and it was one of my favorite things about like our director for USOA. When I go to give up my crown, she literally said, she's like, well, we're not doing an opening number. You're all just going to come out and like, but we're all going to like look good and everything. So
Yeah.
but like what I like is like you don't need an opening number, but you can still come out and be like make an entrance. You don't need a
Yeah, just
dance.
do some walking
Like,
patterns
are
and
you
stuff.
kidding me? Do
And
some blue steel.
yeah, exactly. And then, like they already came out and like the thing that I hated them I love the husbands thing and like I did a whole thing on our Instagram where
Mm-hmm.
I said like I love when the husbands come out, but they got to make it faster. It
Yeah.
was that should have taken over the opening number for sure.
Every
For
year.
Mrs. America and American. Like I love it. I think it's so cute the husbands some of them get so into it and I don't want to take that spot away from these handsome men. But like make it faster and just have that like
Yep.
take over the opening number. You don't need to do a dance number after that. You're done. Like it's fine.
These are all things that people have said over the years. I just feel like nobody's listening.
I feel
Because
like nobody cares.
it's such a great pageant, but it's like, and I guess you
It
know what? We
is.
can't have everything. We can't have everything. I get it, but it's just like these little tiny
Yeah.
things where we're just like, listen, you could go from here to here. Also, stop charging for us to watch it online. Galaxy didn't charge for us to watch
I
online.
know. I know.
You don't need
Which
to be charging.
I love. I spent like $70
Yeah, because you
watching,
have to buy it each time.
Mm-hmm.
and
Enough's
I
enough.
watched I watched I $24.99 for preliminaries for Miss for America Strong, then another like $24.99 to watch the finals. I did not. I only watched prelims for Mrs. American, and then I watched finals for Mrs. America.
Mm-hmm.
Mind
No,
you, I was also kind of at work during all of these things, but like I spent way too much money. Like I get it. The
yeah.
other thing is they have such a huge, large actual crowd there, unlike some other pageants that I've
Mm-hmm.
been a part of, where like live streaming is like
Sure.
a huge thing because they need that revenue, right? Whereas
Right.
like there was like I don't know how many people. The crowd was full. Like
But
we
you know
saw
what?
them paying to the
But you
crowd.
know what baffles me? Galaxy is an international pageant. You would
Yeah.
think that they, of all people, would charge for streaming because they know they've got people that couldn't make it in for that pageant, and they don't charge. That's
Love it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have to say, even when I was watching Mrs. America, especially, even though I spent almost $30, my feed kept going out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's like yeah.
if you're gonna charge for it,
Frustrating.
make it be immaculate. Make it be
Mm-hmm.
immaculate. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Standards.
For the Mrs. America system, this means Miss for American Strong, Miss American, and Mrs. America. Were there any standouts to you that you thought should have placed better? Because I have a huge one and I still don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I was rooting for all of Illinois, all of them, all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted,
Yeah,
if it
they
were up
were
to me,
fantastic.
if it were up to me, and I don't care who I offend, I think all three Illinois girls should be the queens. So, sorry. I thought they were phenomenal. I love their social media. I loved their presence. But I also loved Indiana, so there's also that. Okay, so maybe I don't know. I'm a terrible
For what all
example.
divisions?
No, Indiana American. Um,
Okay.
that was Jennifer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
But no, I loved
I
Illinois, which
I
I never say
really
because I'm a
thought,
Packer fan.
yeah, I know. You root for anything Illinois is groundbreaking. It's groundbreaking. I really thought the person who won Miss for America Strong, honestly, she gave me again Miss Universe vibes. Totally could be in a Miss USA. I think she
Yeah.
should have run next year when she's done with this. I think this was an easy pageant for her to win. She looked amazing, but
Oh yeah.
I thought Delaware was going to take it, and
You
she was
did.
first runner up. I
You called
not
Delaware right away.
Yeah,
You
for
did.
Miss for America Strong, I called her right away. I think both of those ladies would do great at a Miss USA, but
Mhm.
this is so funny. We're seeing a lot girls that look like a Miss USA contestant coming over to other pageants because Miss USA sucks right now. So I think we're going to continue to see that. You know what I mean? Like they're winning these and being first runner ups and winners of these pageants because Miss USA just sucks. They have nowhere to go, so they're using their talents at other things. And you know what's going to happen is once Miss USA gets better, they're going to be ready to win that crown. You know,
Mhm.
so kudos to them. I think the top two for Miss for America Strong were right on. They were standouts from the get go, and those Delaware and the new crowned queen were amazing. Like, oh my God, their swimsuits, their gowns, everything just spot on for this system. And I think they're gorgeous.
Andrea, did you have any favorites?
I mean, I like you said. I mean, my those Illinois girls. We talked about this. Like just
Yeah.
those three girls. They were like the
I was gonna say,
perfect
I'm like, we
trio.
shared their social media like crazy.
They were
Yeah,
the
we did.
perfect trio. I
They
loved it.
were.
Loved it.
See, and that was the thing. That was one of my reasonings for liking the Illinois girls is because there was some good, like California had good chemistry with the three of them. Um, God, who else did I really like? Like,
The
like the group stay together.
Utah always
Mhm.
does good.
Yep.
And I'm really surprised that Mrs. Utah from Mrs. America did not place higher. I'm still
Yeah.
in shock. I'm still in shock
Yeah.
about that because I
I
thought
agree.
she was going to win. Not saying that Georgia for Mrs. America did not deserve it. She looked gorgeous. That gown was amazing. Her onstage question, the
Yes.
best I've heard in a couple of
Yes.
years. And I knew she won it the minute she answered, but I'm surprised that Utah was not in the top three for Mrs. America.
Yeah.
Very surprised. Very surprised.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the
Yeah.
one that shocked me. Out of all three divisions, that's the one that shocked me the
Yeah.
most. Because
Yeah.
Utah had such a great social media presence. I think she's competed, and I could be wrong, in as Utah American before. Um,
Mm.
She's competed in USA before, I believe,
Mhm.
as a married woman. I could be wrong. Don't dox me, pageant world. But she's competed a lot, and I was just super surprised. She was phenomenal, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I would have put her in the top three if I was a judge, for sure.
Well, I think that not to go back to Illinois, but I can't help it. The Miss Illinois for America Strong. I would love to see her run for USOA.
Yes, she would do
It's too it
phenomenal.
I don't think she can this year because I think her title goes till next year,
Yeah,
Right.
it
right?
goes longer.
But
Hmm.
I got to be honest with you, I think she would just kill
She would
at
kill.
that pageant because she's got it all. I was just taken back by her. I just think she's phenomenal, and yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just it takes a lot for people to stand out to me like that, and there's just something about the three of them together. They just have that chemistry
Yeah.
and that sisterhood. They have that bond, and I really like it. And That's why I thought all three of them should just win. It would just make America a lot better, and but that's fine. You guys, that's. I mean, the winners that won. You can't be upset with who won. I
No.
mean,
No, you
the
can't.
winners are
That's
phenomenal.
and the
I
crazy
mean,
thing about like the two different pageant systems we're talking about is they're so entirely different, right?
Yep.
Like I don't think that one of the Illinois girls has actually competed in USA and Galaxy and now America, and it's like they're just so hugely different. The three, the top three, we talk about a lot of pageant systems, but we always talk about USOA. We
yeah,
talk about Galaxy a lot. And we talk about America a lot, but they're just vastly different. And
Yep.
for someone to compete in all three just shows you how, one, committed they are to pageantry, but also to how versatile they can be and how coachable they are as well, I think. Because I mean, the girls who have competed in those systems, they all did great. So
yeah,
kudos to those ladies.
yeah.
We
And it was fun to
love you.
watch. It was fun to watch.
It was fun to watch. It really was. It really was. I mean, I guess the thing that I don't like about the America system for Mrs. America, American, and Miss for America Strong is that they give you a swimsuit.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, no. No, no,
I
no.
love it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't
Because
know.
that swimsuit would look like shit on me. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
I
saying.
don't know how I feel
that's the
about it.
swimsuit I get anyway. So I
Not
love
me.
it.
I would get that swimsuit and have to alter it inside my like
Oh my god, I
hotel
love
room
it.
the minute I get it. No.
I think that's why I joined America originally. I was like, you mean to tell me you tell me what one piece I wear? Sounds good, thanks.
I do love that they wear a one piece, but like and you can't alter it once you get there, but I mean like my boobs would be everywhere. I would look like a sack of
See, you
potatoes
have
in
that
that.
problem. See, my boobs haven't come in yet.
Robin, you're
Uh,
39. They've come in.
that's it.
That's it. That's all you get, baby girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is bullshit.
Unless you want to alter your body in some way, but
You know,
yeah, that's all you get,
take a
baby girl.
vacuum and suck
Sorry.
some of yours out and stick them into mine.
I'm on. Okay, this is gross, but this is a girl podcast. I'm on my period, so they're like swollen and huge, and I want
Wait,
to
So they're
cancel.
like their eyes
wait,
are J's right now.
your boobs get swollen on your period? Why doesn't that happen
Yeah,
to me?
they literally like become like huge watermelons on my chest.
What the
Like they're
hell?
already
Am I
huge
not a
watermelons,
woman?
but they're like I mean like they're heavy. They're already 10 pounds and they like go to like 12 pounds.
I'm gonna start
and like
stuffing my bra. This is bullshit.
Oh my God.
Speaking of bullshit, I have to tell you guys something funny. Real quick. Just real quick. And I feel like the world needs to hear this. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've cut my hair.
you cut your hair, took your extensions out,
I
you
Gorgeous.
did.
feel happy.
I had a meltdown and I cut my hair, even though we have a photo shoot in like 2 weeks.
For
And
what?
for to like giving up my crown, we're doing like a photo shoot and then like new headshots for Andrea. So it was like,
Yeah.
but
Wait, who's doing
apparently
your photo shoot? Can I come?
Maddie. Maddie, yeah, I
Maddie.
don't care. Yeah, I'll send you those info. I'll send you the info. But it was one of those things where we had this all planned out, but I apparently could not wait to just chop
Yep.
my hair off.
Yep.
So
Girl, I've been there. I chopped my hair off. I chopped it
yeah.
all.
Yep.
So what's funny though is that it's been about I don't know like a week since I chopped my hair
Yep.
off, and I've been places with people, and people have been like randomly because some people are really proud of my Miss Wisconsin thing, and they'll go, "Oh yeah, well this is Miss Wisconsin." Here's my reaction: I cut my hair off, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I don't look like Miss Wisconsin. I have short hair." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Is that no?" I said that I've been saying that for a week, you guys.
Yeah.
Not, hi, yes, I'm Miss Wisconsin. Like,
I chopped my
hi,
hair
nice to
off.
meet you. Well, my response is, I cut my hair off like a fucking weirdo.
I love it though. There's something so freaking like when I chopped all my hair off in like November and I had like that
Yeah.
bob. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, it looks
Oh,
so good."
yeah, I love it. It's just like, why? Why am I saying that? So what if I cut my hair off? Why?
Because it's a freeing, it's like so like, I don't know, for a woman to chop her hair off, it's like freeing. It's like, I'm letting go. You know
It's
what I
like,
mean? Like,
hi, my name is Robin. I'm Ms. Wisconsin, and I cut my hair off.
and I chopped my hair off. Yep. But there was I mean, like, even in pageantry, more girls are starting to compete with short hair. So,
yes, I've noticed that a lot. That a lot of women have short hair. It's
mm-hmm.
I
cute.
had a meltdown. I don't think that's what's happening to them, but
It's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Your house flooded.
Yeah,
You
let's
had an
blame it on
almost
that.
Britney moment.
It
We
was
all
a
have a Britney
very,
moment.
it was a very Britney moment, and it's funny because it's like I'm still sitting here and I'm just like, am I gonna make it to
You are.
November? Okay.
We all do. We all
It's just
do. We
funny
all make
because
it.
I love my role. Don't get me wrong, it's really great. But people keep saying they're like, oh, it goes by so fast, and I'm over here like this is not going by fast. Because like I'm so overwhelmed. Cause
Well,
like
it's because you do so much,
You
Robin.
do. Yeah.
right. Right.
You're a
And
true
I'm
working
like
queen.
I love great. Then I said what if I won, I was gonna work. I was gonna make it count. Okay.
And
Well,
you did.
I'm exhausted and I'm about to lose my mind. And I might end up shaving my head if I get any more stressed out. So,
No.
but
No.
it was just funny because I was like, it does not go by fast. I'm like, I cry. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but I've overdone it.
I know you do. I know you
So,
do. It's
but it,
fun. I was just talking to Kari about. She called me yesterday, and we were talking about a bunch of stuff because Miss America is coming up, and we were looking up some contestants and stuff like that. And then she was talking about like our reigns and everything like that as state title holders, and she was like, "God, that feels like it was forever ago." And I was like, "Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
like this time last year. I was, giving up my crown." So.
I know, and it's funny because like
Yeah,
I did my farewell video and everything. Like I've got it all squared away. I got my gowns ready. I'm packed for the hotel to give up. Oh yeah, guys, I'm done. Okay, it's ready to go. Um, but it's
you have
mostly just
like 3 months.
I'm aware. I'm aware. But
It's going to be here quickly.
I no, it's not. It doesn't. No,
Yes, it is.
I mostly just was like, I should probably get ready now, just in case they want to move it up or something. Um, they
They
don't.
can't move it up.
I know, but no, I'm fine. It's just what I've been doing. But it's the oddest feeling. I'm so thankful for everything I've done, and like I look at the pictures of all the things I've done, and I'm just like, oh, I love it. And then someone will be like, Robin, I need you at Lambeau Field on September 26th, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, leave me alone. That's what happened the other day.
Leave
And
me
then he's like,
alone. I want to drink wine in my house.
literally, this guy's like, this is a great opportunity. I'm like, absolutely not. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm serious. I cannot fit anything else into my life right now. And he's like, this is an opportunity on Lambeau Field. I'm like, been there, done that. Bye. So
Bye.
it's just one of those things where, yeah. But I love
Yeah,
it.
sometimes
I
as
love it.
pageant title holders, you gotta learn how to say no sometimes too.
I just
That's
Hmm.
something
learned
you learn.
2 days ago
You just learn.
after my
Wow.
meltdown.
Okay. After your meltdown.
Oh, I love it. No, but
Well,
no,
ladies.
yeah. So the plan is then for you. You're gonna do the pageant in October.
Yep.
Yes,
You're
we'll
doing your
reveal
pageant in
that.
November.
We're gonna
Hmm.
I will
reveal
never
what
do
my
a pageant
pageant
again.
is. You're gonna
Okay.
do another pageant again. You're gonna do one.
Never
Okay.
say never.
Never say
Great.
never.
Good. And then after
Yeah.
that, you'll do Galaxy. Got it.
Me?
Yes.
No. No, 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 no. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's in me. I don't know if I can
I'm
do
gonna
it.
call Crystal.
Mm.
If there's one person in this world that will have you signed up by the end of the week, it's Crystal.
No, you want to know why I don't want to do galaxies? Because their first runners up get free entry back, which I think is a great thing that every pageant system should do. And their Ms. first runner up was Columbia, and she was gorgeous, and I'm never going to beat her. So that's why I won't do it.
But you could be the Miz runner up, and then have to come back, and then you'd already
We
have.
all know how I feel about losing. So
What? You handled it so well.
Shut up, Robin. No, I mean, I think that could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. That might be if Crystal has anything to do with it, she's not going to let me have a choice. So
No.
yeah.
Listen, you have to do it. It's for research. You have to do it.
Okay. Well, we'll reveal the smaller pageant that I'm doing in October, and then maybe after that, I'll make my announcement of what I'm doing after that.
Good. So, well,
Do you think I should do Galaxies?
Yes. We're going to get you to do Galaxy. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to lose like 20 pounds.
You do not. We just got done saying about how they don't care what size you are.
Didn't you just say you appreciate all of their bodies?
As long as you're
but for
happy
me to
with
be comfortable
yourself, okay. As long as it's for you.
But I'm not.
Okay.
I literally, after Nationals for USOA, I have been drinking wine every day and eating whatever I want. So I'm like the heaviest I've been in like a long time.
Well,
okay, I understand that. So as long as it's what makes you happy and that you don't think you're fitting into a mold.
I was say, if you do it for yourself.
No, I would just like slim down a little bit. Get back.
Okay.
I haven't worked out since USOA Nationals.
Okay, but only if you do it because you want to do it for yourself. Please don't ever do that for a pageant, especially one like Galaxy where they don't care what your body type is. Seriously.
That's very true. I probably wouldn't go as hard as I did for my first time at USOA Nationals because I was 120 pounds and a size 4 and it was crazy. But
you also were really, I mean, for what it's worth, you were gorgeous. I mean, you were gorgeous when we went too, but still. Just want you to know we were.
I still fit into all those clothes, but yeah. So like, I think I would just get, I would have to work out. But okay, I'm thinking about Galaxy. You guys have convinced me.
Yep.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can try out my wardrobe too if you want. You can add like fluff to it and shit.
Yeah, we have to add a bunch of capes to shit. Yeah, and that'd be super fun. I have a great. I already know the swimsuit I would wear.
See? Well, there you go. You're set.
Done.
It's a one piece. It's from Autumn's. It has a cape. It is red and bedazzled.
Perfect.
Done. I have a red.
I'm gonna call Crystal right now.
I have my red interview.
Beep, 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 beep.
I have my red interview, and I could wear my gold gown from last year at USOA.
Wow, it feels like the stars just aligned
you already
here,
have your
everybody.
whole wardrobe planned.
So what title? Ms. Wisconsin Galaxy then?
Oh, that's perfect.
I like it.
I like it.
A nice little ring-a-ding-ding to it.
I like it. Sign me up after I do October, the small one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Consider it done.
All right, ladies. Well, it was so fun chatting with you about all things pageantry, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, you too, sweetheart.
Okay. Well, I need more wine. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, I'm empty. So.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
I love you. Thank you so much for listening to Jarbreakers. We love you.
We love you.
Love you. Good night.
Bye.